Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Coins ZF channel, where we explore the world of numismatics, rare coins, and banknotes. Today we have an exciting topic that's bound to fascinate collectors and history buffs alike. The 500 shillings banknote issued by the Bank of Uganda in 1998. This particular note has captured the attention of many due to its historical context, rarity, and value today. Before we dive deep into the details, make sure to hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon so you never miss out on our fascinating videos on rare coins and banknotes. Let's get started. The 500 shillings note was first issued by the Bank of Uganda in 1998. This banknote was part of a larger series that aimed to modernize Uganda's currency system, and it's a significant part of the country's monetary history. In the 1990s, Uganda was undergoing major economic changes, recovering from decades of political instability and civil conflict. The introduction of new banknotes, including the 500 shillings note, was part of a national effort to bring stability and trust to the Ugandan currency. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of this note. The 500 shillings 1998 note is packed with intricate details that reflect Uganda's cultural and natural heritage. On the front, you'll notice a portrait of one of Uganda's prominent political figures. The security features include a holographic stripe, a watermark, and microprinting, which were advanced techniques at the time of printing. The banknote's color palette includes vibrant greens and yellows, designed to symbolize Uganda's rich natural resources. On the back, we see depictions of Uganda's wildlife, including the majestic mountain gorilla, a symbol of the country's commitment to conservation. There are also representations of various agricultural products, which are vital to Uganda's economy. To understand the significance of the 500 shillings note, we need to place it in historical context. When it was issued in 1998, the country was still recovering from years of civil war and economic hardship. The government introduced new currency to help curb inflation and improve the country's fiscal management. During the late 90s, Uganda's economy was transitioning from a predominantly agricultural base to a more diversified economy, and the government wanted a currency that represented this change. The 500 shillings note became a key part of this transformation. Now, let's talk about the most interesting part, the value of this note today. In 1998, the 500 shillings note was worth roughly what any other currency would be. It had purchasing power for the average Ugandan. But over time, its value has dramatically changed. Due to inflation, the value of the 500 shillings banknote has diminished in terms of purchasing power. However, for collectors, this note holds significant value. The rarity of certain series, especially in good condition, can make them worth a lot more than their face value. In 1998, the exchange rate was approximately $1 to 1,250 Ugandan shillings. Today, that exchange rate has changed drastically. As inflation continues to affect Uganda's economy, the 500 shillings note is not just a piece of currency, but a symbol of a particular era point. One of the key factors that makes this banknote so interesting to collectors is its rarity. Although it was printed in large numbers, there are many factors that contribute to the rarity of any given note, including its serial number, condition, and whether it was part of a limited series. Banknotes that were well preserved or had special serial numbers are the ones that typically attract high prices in the market. If you own a 500 shillings 1998 note in mint condition, you could be sitting on a valuable asset. Let's now take a look at how the 500 shillings note is viewed in the global numismatic market. While it might not be as well known as some other rare notes, there's still a strong demand for it among collectors of African banknotes, with tea auction houses around the world. Banknotes like the 500 shillings from Uganda have seen increasing interest, especially as African currencies become more sought after. In fact, certain denominations and series from Uganda are fetching impressive prices in the global market. Collectors from around the world have a growing interest in banknotes from Uganda. Whether it's the 500 shillings 1998 note or other denominations from the same series, Uganda's currency is a fascinating area of study if you're considering collecting Ugandan currency. There are a few things you need to know. First, the condition of the note is vital. Notes that have been well preserved, uncirculated, or even those with unique serial numbers are the most valuable. So, what makes the Bank of Uganda 500 shillings 1998 note so fascinating? It's a unique piece of history, a symbol of Uganda's recovery, and a valuable asset for numismatists and collectors alike. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just beginning your journey into the world of banknotes, this note is a perfect addition to any collection. It's not just about the money, but the story behind it, the resilience of a nation and the fascinating details embedded in the design. If you enjoyed today's deep dive into the Bank of Uganda 500 shillings note, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with fellow numismatists or history enthusiasts. And, as always, leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. We love hearing from you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video on CoinZ.